Hello everybody, this is Liam the Lemony Bard, and I would like to show you my island. I have a 4-star island. It's coming along nicely. It's not perfect by any means yet, of course, but you know, I like it. So this is my house, and I got this little nice looking door decal here. You can see my garden's been freshly watered by the rain. I've got a nice little area over here with a cot near a campfire that you can just sit your little butt down and warm your hands by. That was one of my earliest additions to it, and I haven't changed it since. But I've tried to make my garden look really nice. This is my turtle. I don't have a name for him yet. Maybe I should name him Bowser. That was what I was thinking, but I was like, maybe that's not creative enough. But anyway, here's a little something you might recognize. This is the symbol for my main channel, Lemony Bard, or The Lemony Bard. And now I'll show you the inside of my house. As we first get in here, well, it's not that themed. I do have a lot of like wooden furniture of different shapes and sizes and colors and whatnot. So that's kind of the most theming it's in here, but I just wanted to make it feel nice and homey and also, you know, kind of unique without following too much of a theme. This design here on this bed is a design I made, as is the tablecloth here and the stool here, and of course above every single door over here, except for of course this one, is the little plaques for the little plaques for the museum event that happened. And in here you will find what is probably the most consistently themed room, because it's the bathroom. And yeah, it's just got like a lot of black and white going on. I'm pretty proud of how this came out. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it works. A little chair if you just came in to, you know, rest in the restroom. But I don't suggest bringing a friend in with you while you're using the restroom. That would be strange. But I mean, hey, it's Animal Crossing. You can do whatever you want in this game. Anyway, up here I have this weird little like eclectic kind of room. It's got a lot of nice stuff, but like it's all kind of mishmashed. I got some coffee related stuff over here. I have cream and sugar. I don't take cream and sugar in my coffee, but I don't hate those who do. So I mean, you know, they deserve to drink coffee too. I mean, I'm sorry that you feel the need to put this in your coffee, but anyway, I got a little coffee grinder. Oh, I need to turn off this. This brings back some bad memories, doesn't it? I got a little coffee grinder here, which I had back in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Was one of the first objects you'd see walking in. A little espresso machine. Got some Zodiac stuff over here. I'm missing one of the Zodiac things. I'm trying to remember which Zodiac it is. I feel bad for forgetting. But yeah, it's just a nice little weird mishmash of stuff, like the models over here and the weird little chickeny thing. But I like a lot of the stuff in here, and I wanted it to look kind of like someone eccentric owned it, like an eccentric millionaire or something. There's a lot more theming in some of my rooms in New Leaf. Like one of my rooms was just all like Rococo and like the nice kind of fancier furniture. But a lot of this stuff is just kind of themed a little less cohesively, except for maybe this room and the bathroom, of course. But this room's my music room. I'm trying to collect as many of the instruments as I can. And this was the piece, this KK Jazz, was the piece that would play back in New Leaf when I first walked into my room, because I would have it up there. These are two of my favorite villagers, Sally and Berto. Hugh is also should also be up there. I actually got all three of them as amiibos because I love them so much. But I don't currently have them. But I do have these instruments as well. So it's always good to carry these into this room. Pretty appropriate, I think. Oh yeah, and this is my little... Ah! Wrong button! This is my little, little buggy bug. Sea butterfly. I would turn on his light, but, I want to show the rest of the house. And I forgot that you can just go like this as opposed to pressing back, because back will, open up all the furniture stuff. But anyway, this is the man cave. You can see the stereotypical, dark walls and dark floor. And I got a protein shake over here, and some workout stuff, and this little slingshot that a friend of mine gave me, because I don't have the recipes for any of these yet. This is just Mahjong, but then I have a fighting game over here with a little stool. Hell yeah. This is Nemo, right here. He's a good guy. Even got gears and one of those mounted wall fish. And darts. I didn't mean to turn the gears off. But here are the darts, and a little vacuum, and a little house model. That's about it in there, and then you got some of these nice little signature stuff, which is nice. So yeah, that's basically the inside. I don't have a name for this guy yet. Maybe I should come up with a name. Oh no, I do have a name. I named him Farfalla. Because that's Italian for butterfly. There's a butterfly fish, but there's also a sea butterfly, so I think that's kind of funny. But that was a sea butterfly. I unfortunately missed the time that we have the best music, which is 5 p.m. And it's 6:22 p.m., the day before my birthday. But this music's still really nice. All of the music and all of the Animal Crossing games have been really nice. I've played a little bit of every single Animal Crossing game, but I've only owned 3 out of the 5 that came to North America. Got this little porch here, which I put up even before I knew there were going to be little light posts here, but I figured it was appropriate. This is a little flag I designed. I like vexillology, and I'm proud of this flag. I mean, it's whatever. Here's Hugh, one of my favorites. He is the original, the OG of having heterochromia. A lot of people love Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Haha! But Raymond's not the first one to have heterochromia. It was Hugh. I mean, in this game. Obviously, before that, we had freaking Alexander the Great had heterochromia. Anyway, so we got this little museum, and we got the little Triceratops model here. And we got a nice little even garden on the outside. I purposefully made sure to get it this even. I had to water these a bunch to be able to get these flowers, and of course they didn't appear in quite the right spot, so I had to move them. Of course, it's a little off-center, I think, from each other. I think these are a little south of these, but I actually kind of like how that looks. And we got Plucky over here. She was one of my original villagers in this particular town. This is Celia's house. That's a money tree that's being planted there. Here is Henry's house. Henry's going to move away, unfortunately, but it's alright, because I have Berto as like a repeat personality type. Sally, my absolute favorite villager, who actually shares a birthday with my girlfriend, so that's pretty appropriate. But here's my Zen garden I made over here. Pretty zen. I got a nice little relaxation spot over here. Just nice to sit back and relax after a long day of terraforming, which I have done very little of, as you will soon see. But here's part of the one of the beaches. Here's my mortal enemy, the sea bass. Oh, I'm gonna pick up this right here before I forget. I figured it would be appropriate to put the lighthouse over here. I was blessed with the yellow. Actually, I don't know if this is affected by that, but for those of you who don't know, the airplane, the air stations, the airports, that is the word. The airports affect what color your stuff is a lot of the time, a lot of this kind of thing. But it's mostly like DIY stuff, so I don't know if this particular one might not be affected by that. Some things are random, but a lot of the DIY stuff, you know, is affected by that. Which you'll see an even better example of how happy I am to have the yellow airport in a little bit. But here's a nice little picnicky area. There's some terraforming or hydroforming, I suppose, that I did over here to make it look nice. I have every fruit. A lot of my fruit trees are not currently having fruit, bearing fruit, except for like the orange trees, because they're my original. They're my original one, my original fruit, so they don't they don't sell as well. Here's Berto's house. I think Robin originally lived there. Oh, someone's car alarm's going off. Here's this little place that there is no ramp to this one. It's a little inaccessible place. I got little Stonehenge-y stuff going on there. It's mostly wild areas. Yeah, I kind of wanted to keep a kind of idea of like the previous Animal Crossing games and how stuff was not perfectly even, you know. Like I didn't want to make it look too stereotypically residential. I might change my mind down the line if I get really inspired to do so, but you know. Bubblegum KK. Everyone loves Bubblegum KK. It's kind of a meme at this point. Here's Barbara's house. Here's Gojira himself. That will never get old. I love that. Here's some little extra things that I don't need. A little DIY recipes that I don't need. This over here is Etika Island in memory of the Joy-Con boy himself. May he rest in peace. Of course, this was a game he was looking forward to, and you know, his death rocked many a life. And I saw that someone had made a little design of him, so I made this little island. Yeah, and that's just Etika Island. Here's some little the snack and drinks thing over here, and everyone knows over this. Oh yeah, got the Nook's Cranny itself. That's a pretty standard one, of course. Over here I have Hugh's house, which is connected with the same path as Barbara's house, and my secret beach. Oh, what does that say over there? You just lost the game. Anyway. To continue, we have, this is an apple orchard, but again, I picked many of the fruits. The apples were no exception, so there aren't any apples there right now. But I do have this little KK Bossa playing in the background at this little dinery area that I made. So I like that. I thought it would be cute to do that. I've been seeing people do stuff like that, and I've been inspired to do a little bit more myself. So I added that. Got KK Bubblegum again. I forgot what it was called for a split second there. I'm gonna catch this bug. Whee! And over here we have some more beach. We've got a little teacup ride, and here. I think the teacup ride might be affected by what color airport you have. I don't know. I think it is. But this definitely is, and this is why I'm happy to have the yellow one, because I got the freaking TARDIS. I mean, yeah, it's a telephone booth and not a police box, but you know. I'm still pretty pleased with that. And that's why I put it over here to kind of be like in a random spot. That would be weird for a telephone booth to be in. Got a little golfy area, kind of like, you know, kind of like Florida-y looking place over here, because I got the bamboo stocks, and that's not really a Florida thing, but like I got the flamingos and the golf. I am not from Florida. I want to make that clear. I was just, you know, the stereotypical like kind of vacation spot. This is Nibble's house. I got these little gas station things here. It's supposed to be kind of like for boats to fill up. Because I was a dockhand for a while, and let me tell you, I had to fill up a lot of boats with gas and pump out a lot of boats that were filled with human waste. Let's put it that way. Anyway, I got a little fossil here that I like keeping out. Lifeguard planes. Another drone beetle. Adios, drone beetle. So long, drone beetle. We got... Oh, Berto's thinking about something. Oh, he's got a new nickname for me. Maestro, that's cute. I'm gonna keep that. Thank you, Berto. Berto's one of my favorites. I literally paid for him to be in this game. A lot of people hate him, but I love him. Love him. He was in New Leaf, and he was wonderful. This is Eric's house. Gotta love Eric. He and Hugh are the lazy personality types. Two of the most endearing types in this game. I got a little fountain, a little sign to kind of welcome people. Some more nice beachy area that I don't think I showed yet. No, and then we got sports ball over here. And a bench. And I think I've shown off most of my island at this point. I got a little ways to go. I want to do more terraforming. I want to do a lot more decoration and more organized decoration, and I want my my garden to be more organized by flower type over here. But yeah, and I've got most of I've got all but one, actually. I looked it up recently. I've got all but one fossil in my museum already. This would not be the first game that I finished the fossils in. I believe I did it both in Wild World and New Leaf. But yeah, I'm happy with where my island is so far. Even though I have a lot I still want to do. And yeah, that's kind of the long and the short of it. Oh, I have a little backyard here. I guess I'll show. Little stuff in the backyard. Another instrument. And yeah, that's the long and the short of it, I suppose. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this was entertaining. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. You can also check out my main channel where I post my music as well as a few other things like vlogs and a little fun little informative series that I've made. And one that's not so informative. But anyway, yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. This is Liam, the Lemony Bard, signing off. Take care. Bye, everyone.